team members. Uh, we are working on a major French transcription project right now, and we need several team members to acquire the skill needed to do this work. So I am doing the short video so to teach the team members how to use the client tool for the transcription. And I hope this will be very easy to learn for you and that you will easily adapt to it. So as you all know, if we are sharing files for work with you, we usually do that through email, and we do compress our files to send to you. One, to make sure that the file is safely delivered to you, and secondly, to make sure that the file is short enough for you to easily download. So for that, you need to have WinRAR on your laptop or your computer to be able to open the compressed files that you are going to send to you. So the first thing we do is when we send the file to you, go to your email and download through either the link or whatever the file that we shared with you. And once you download the file, you should normally have it on your download file in your desktop. So you go to your download and you definitely see the file that you have right now downloaded. Let's suppose this is the file you downloaded. Let me click on it. Then you open it with WinRAR. Remember that if you have files inside WinRAR, you cannot work with them right from there. So you need to copy those files from here. You copy Control C, you copy it from here, then you take it to another location where it's easier for you to work on. Like, let me put it here. Let's say sample. I had actually copied it here already, but I'm going to repeat the copy. So let me paste it here. So you replace the file that's already there. This means I had actually um, copied the files here already. So you do it like this to make sure that you can see easily the name of the file correctly. So this is done. The second thing you know is that we will share with you the link to the tool that you need to use to do the transcription. In this case, we have the tool somewhere here, still in the, I have kept it here, but usually we will send it to you so you can directly click on that link to be able to see the sample. So I have the tool here named. So you click here to open. Then you have the link to the tool here. So you double click on this link. Normally, if it doesn't work, you copy the link completely. Then you go to Google Chrome. Remember, this link only works with Google Chrome. So if you are using Internet Explorer or any other browser, it might not properly work with it. So I recommend that you have Google Chrome installed on your laptop for it to work perfectly. So once you have copied the link and you come to your browser here, then you paste it. Control uh, Control V, which will paste it, and enter. So as you can see, if you have access to the internet, I have access to the internet, it will open the platform. So the platform that is now open. So on your right hand side, you have these shortcuts. Remember, in the audios we have here, there are short audios of about 3, 4 to 5 minutes each. So you have two speakers, a client who is calling or a customer who is calling an agent to inquire either something or to report or to complain about a product. So you have speaker one, speaker two, speaker three, up to speaker nine or 10 if you like. But usually we have only speaker one and speaker two speaking here. And remember, in the course of the work, sometimes you need to use this play, pause or play the audio. So if you want to pause and play the audio, this is it. But don't worry, I'll come back to that after I've been able to open the audio that we are working on first. So as you can see on your left side, you have select or the file that you want to work on. So I click here. I go to my files. You remember I had kept my files here to send sample. So I'm going to work on the first file. So I click here and open. As you can see, it automatically put the transcription that I did for this. This shows that I had already worked on this and it has automatically put the transcription. And remember, this is usually the transcription ID, the transcriber ID we are using. But if we have to change transcriber ID, we will definitely let you know. So let me delete all of this because we don't need it right now. What is going to happen is I want to teach you how to do the work from scratch yourself. So you have this on your keyboard. You have uh, the skip button. So the skip button allows you to play or to stop the audio. Play or stop the audio. And the F1 button on your keyboard will allow you to go 4 seconds backward, or the F2 button, which will allow you to go 4 seconds forward. And we use shortcuts to be able to do the work. So you start here, file. You have, I think this area is not working properly, but no problem. Uh, it's like already is open. For you to be able to put anything first, you need to put the speaker. So we start with speaker one. Control 1 on your keyboard. Control 1 on your keyboard will give automatically speaker 1. And right after speaker 1, the speaker, the next thing you do is the timing. So Control J will give you the timing on your keyboard. Control plus J. It will give you the timing, and automatically the audio starts playing. For you to stop the audio, as I said, you need to use the skip button. So as you heard here, the person said, let me go backward with F1.
Allô, bonjour.
You heard. So I go backward again. Before they speak, I have to put the time in. Right before the speaker speaks. So Control J. Now I stop. I know he said hello, bonjour. So let me put that.
Allô, bonjour.
And I know he stopped, so I also click skip button to stop. Then I put Control J again, which will give me the exact time where he stopped. Then I quickly have to click on control, on skip button, make sure that the audio is not continuing to play, because as soon as you click on Control J, the audio automatically starts playing. So now I've written what speaker one has said, and I have to go to, now I control 2, which will give me speaker 2, controls 2, and I follow up quickly with the Control J again to give the timing. And don't worry, you don't have to do anything. It will automatically put the right timing.
Oui, bonjour, bienvenue, comment puis-je vous aider?
You've heard what he said. She said, "Oui, bonjour, bienvenue. Comment puis-je vous aider?" We've seen, and she's done talking. So I put Control J to mark the ending time, and I quickly take skip button. Then I go Control 1. I suggest or I assume the next person to speak will be speaker 1. So I put Control 1, then I put the timing right there.
Alors, je n'appelle pas.
Alors, je vous appelle. So remember, you don't have to do any punctuation here. As you can see, I could have used comma, full stop, or whatever, but I'm not putting any of them. So they are not required here. This is according to client guidance, and you don't have to put any timing.
Parce que j'ai besoin d'aide pour un envoi de fonds.
Obtenir, sorry.
À l'étranger.
So if you have these A buttons, the keyboards on the this side are there. I mean, the shortcuts here are there for that. So the guy said à l'étranger. So that A is you put Control F, which puts the all together for that à l'étranger. So he's done talking, I guess. So I put Control J to mark the ending time, and I quickly take the skip button again to come to Control 2 for the second speaker, and I put Control J again to mark the
D'accord,
starting
je
for
peux
this.
très bien vous.
She said, d'accord, je peux très bien vous aider
Vous aider sur cela.
sur cela, sorry.
Est-ce que vous pouvez
Que vous pouvez, sorry.
bien m'indiquer votre nom et prénom, s'il vous plaît?
Votre nom et prénom, s'il vous plaît. Normally, I put a question mark here, but I don't put because the client has not. Okay, so she's done. I quickly take this button. So one thing you need to remember here is that a speaker can only speak 14 seconds at a time. So in case the speaker is continuing to speak for more than 14 seconds, then you need to repeat the speaker. You need to stop, I mean, to put an ending for that token. Like you repeat, like this is speaker 2. You can see that here is speaker 2. So I have to repeat speaker 2 again because the speaker 2 has not finished talking. So I continue with the timing. I know a different person is speaking here, but it's just a scenario I use. So this is how we do it. And once you through doing that, you need to validate the document before you are able to export it. So to validate it, you click on valid documents. And if there is any issue, definitely this will query it. As you can see, start time and ending time missing for some of the audio I wrote. This is definitely here. So the guy said here, Alexi Porsche, something like that. Alexi Porsche. So let me put an ending timing. So Alexi Porsche, I think it should be correct now. Okay. So it also requires that I put the transcriber ID correctly here. Transcriber ID. Okay. To validate and see, it's not working, but this is not much of a deal. This is not much of a problem. I think we can easily sort this out without a problem. I think it's okay. Transcribe.